Freitas looked absolutely frightening.
With a reputation as a fearsome puncher, Acilino Popo Freitas provided some extremely memorable moments in his boxing career.
Stops you from going down, and look at Freitas!
In this video, we take a look back at the exciting career of Popo Freitas. Freitas burst onto the scene with a one-round demolition of experienced 28-2 Johnny Montantes.
And looks to finish the spot. It may be over now. Right there. Should be. Yes.
Next up was Hilario Guzman. Guzman just couldn't withstand the pressure and got overwhelmed.
He's hurt now. Now he's really hurt. Down he goes. It is over.
Edwin Vasquez was dropped hard with a counter right hand.
Oh! Right hand!
And stopped with some sharp punches.
And down goes Vasquez. Well, it is the end of the fight. There you go.
Rafael Olvera just couldn't avoid the right hand, and Freitas got another stoppage win.
Is beginning to bleed profusely, blood from the nose. Lou Filippo looking him over very closely, and he's going to stop him. Like
many others, Juan Gutierrez just didn't make it out of the first round. Freitas won the NABO 130-pound title in his next fight. Jose Luis Montes was also done in one round. Freitas' next fight was for #1 contendership for the WBO 130-pound title. Freitas wore down his opponent and got another stoppage win. Freitas would now challenge for his first world title against the experienced champion Anatoly Alexandrov. Freitas had to travel to France and fight on enemy territory. Popo didn't waste any time. A huge right hand wobbled Alexandrov 30 seconds into the fight.
Oh, and a big right over the top.
And Popo was all over him.
Say, the rope stopped you from going down, and look at Freitas.
Alexandrov was unconscious for 5 minutes and taken out of the ring on a stretcher.
Oh, and again, down goes Alexandrov. He doesn't look. That's over. We have a new WBO super featherweight champion of the world. Look at what's going on here. Big upset.
Thankfully, he didn't have any lasting injuries and made a full recovery. This fight made Popo Freitas one of the most feared fighters in boxing. In his first defense of his world title, Freitas had his way with Anthony Martinez, and the referee stepped in before we had another brutal finish. After a comfortable knockout win over Claudio Martinez, Freitas travelled to England to defend his world title against unbeaten Barry Jones. Jones shocked the world by dropping Freitas in the opening seconds with a counter hook. But Freitas recovered and unleashed a series of furious assaults on Jones.
Oh, and he's called that time by the right hand. They're both down now in the opening round.
Jones was dropped multiple times in the fight. Jones showed tons of heart, but the fight was becoming very uncomfortable to watch, and the corner threw in the towel.
Describe the feeling of those kind of punches, because they looked frightening from where we were sitting.
Never been hit like that before in my life.
Javier Hargi lasted just over a minute before he got caught with a huge left hook. In his next fight, Popo landed some brutal punches on Nelson while he was on the ropes, and the referee was a little too late stopping the fight. At this point, every one of Popo's fights has ended with him knocking out his opponent. Carlos Rios managed to take Popo into the 9th round, but Freitas caught up with him with a hard right hand and forced a stoppage.
Down he goes for a minute. Oh, a towel went in. They're throwing in the towel.
Freitas travelled to the UK once again to defend his title against Daniel Alicia. The fight was over within the first minute.
But he said he's prepared to go. Well, he may not have to. You're perfect.
And he is under.
Freitas' next fight was another first round KO. Orlando Soto had no answer to the swarming style of Freitas and just had nowhere to hide.
And down he goes again, and the referee has in fact waved the fight over here in the first round.
Finally, in Popo's next fight, the KO streak was broken. Alfred Cote was a durable, teak-tough Ghanaian, and although he lost every round, it was a moral victory to take Freitas the distance. After the 130-pound king, Floyd Mayweather, moved up to 135, a fight between Freitas and Cuban Olympic gold medalist Joel Casamayor was seen as a fight between the top two fighters in the world to determine a new 130-pound king. The fight was a fight of two halves. Freitas came out fast and won the first 6 rounds. He scored a knockdown, and Casamayor also had a point deducted for hitting on the break. Freitas then began tiring and fighting off the back foot. Casamayor appeared to win the last 6 rounds, but the knockdown and the point deduction swung the fight in Popo's favour, and he was the new king at 130. Popo's first defence was a routine points victory over Daniel Atta. Freitas was in no mood to go the distance in his next fight. Juan Ramirez was battered to the canvas multiple times and stopped in the 4th round. Freitas was really struggling to make the 130-pound weight limit, and this would be his last fight as the 130-pound king. Jorge Barrios managed to drop Freitas with a jab. But Freitas recovered and landed a huge right hand on the bell. Barrios wasn't able to recover, and when the referee saw that his legs were completely gone, he had no option but to stop the fight.
There he is. It's all over. It's all over. Freitas wins.
In his first fight at 135 pounds, Freitas fought for a world title and won a comfortable decision over Arthur Gregorian. Next up for Freitas was big punching Diego Corrales. With 62 knockouts between them, fans were expecting an explosive fight. Freitas won the early rounds by boxing and moving, but Corrales had a great chin and kept applying pressure, and in the 8th round, he made a breakthrough.
Freitas in trouble. Down he goes.
Freitas was down again in the 9th.
Right hand down goes Freitas again.
And when he got knocked down again in the 10th,
Combination as well. Oh, Freitas is down for the 3rd time.
he made the decision to quit.
2008. And he's got a minute 35. He doesn't want to fight anymore. He's done. It's over and Corrales wins it.
И вот здесь пропускает удар по печени Соуседа, но находит себе в силы.
After Diego Corrales was stripped of the world title he had won from Freitas, Freitas was given a chance to fight for it again against Zahir Rahim. Rahim was coming off a shock decision win over Eric Morales. Freitas won a very close fight and he was champion again. Known as the Baby Bull, Juan Diaz was the WBA title holder at 135 pounds. Him and Freitas would now have a unification fight. Diaz was an all-action brawler who kept coming forward and was known for having a good chin. Diaz had to walk through some heavy thunder, but he made a breakthrough in the 5th round.
Oh, this is a good combination. Diaz stepped in with a combination and hurt Freitas. Is hurt. He's trying to hold on for dear life.
Once again, Freitas quits after being pummeled in the 8th round.
Freitas has been there before, and once he went to that place, it became easier for him to go back to it.
This was the end of Freitas as a high-level fighter. He did come back and fight at a lower level a couple of times, but he was well past his prime. These days, Popo lives a comfortable life in his native Brazil.